It's Friday, May 1st, 2015. This year is flying by, so let's fly into what happened this week around Lake County. Here's your 2-minute recap of all things Oregon Outback. It's The Flash. Wednesday night, Lakeview residents packed the LHS gym for one of the stranger sports, but one that proved quite popular, donkey basketball. An annual fundraiser for the senior class, this year's champions were Team Pardue Construction, claiming this year's bragging rights with a 14-6 victory in the championship game. The evening also included a taco dinner and a top-notch pooper scooper squad that was put to work early and often to keep the gym relatively clean. North Lake FFA members Daniel Leibolt, Miriam Horton, Ruby Wilson, Shannon Fisher, and Eric Nelson will travel to Oklahoma next week as members of the North Lake FFA soil judging team to compete in the National Soils Final, pitting teams from across the country May 4th through the 10th. North Lake earned a top 20 finish at the National Soils event in 2013. The team won first place at the Oregon FFA Soils Contest back in October. 4-H students from the Amazing Arts Club were at Lakeview Gardens this week to learn from members of the High Desert China painters in porcelain cutlery decorating. With Mother's Day around the corner, many students planned their works as gifts, while a few may also be entered in this year's Lake County Fair. Well, fair may seem like a long ways away, but finalists trying out for this year's Lake County Roundup Court are in, with 5 young ladies vying for Roundup Queen. Jonah Ferrario, Joni Gladwell, Madison Schrader, Maddie Vickerman, and Ruby Wilson, students at Lakeview, Paisley, and North Lake High Schools, will compete on Wednesday, May 13th at the Lake County Fairgrounds to determine who will be this year's Queen and Princesses. Girls must be at least 16 years old, be a resident of Lake County, and provide their own horse for the prestigious role, which will have the court traveling across the state all summer promoting this year's roundup, scheduled to take place Labor Day weekend in September. Well, there's the buzzer, so that does it for us this week. Be sure to follow us across all these social media sites. Grab the April 29th Examiner to get the 2015 Progress Edition, featuring over 100 pages of stories of Lake County's past, people, and places. And for these stories and so much more, pick up the next Lake County Examiner.
It's almost Cinco de Mayo, and Coyote Quick Stop is ready with a fabulous variety of margarita mixes. That's right, they have over 10 mixers available from Jose Cuervo and Mr. and Mrs. T's, including wild berry, classic lime, golden, watermelon, mango, white pear, and more. Stop by and check it out. Plus, their selection of tequilas has something for everyone in every pocketbook, from Monarch to Don Julio to Casadores to Patron and more. And if your party needs a few snacks from our hot deli, well, just ask about our large order discounts. Margarita Madness begins at Coyote Quick Stop.